Hello, welcome back to the start of another weekly vlog in another place. So long story short, last time we chatted, it was Friday and I had just kind of wrapped up filming and cleaning and was excited for my family to come down for the weekend. But it wasn't my whole family, it was just my stepmom and my twin brothers. They're 11, my younger twin brothers. And my dad and my older brother were headed to a lacrosse tournament. Well, long story short, they were potentially exposed to somebody over the weekend at the lacrosse tournament. And so originally it was like, okay, well then everybody that's at the Coast House is gonna stay here and we're gonna separate. They're not gonna come down for the 4th and we're gonna be separate because they need to quarantine and they need to get tested and all the things. But really, given the size of the houses and the fact that my stepmom hadn't brought any of her work stuff with her, because she thought she was only going to be here for the weekend and then she was going to go back for a few days before they came down for the 4th, it really made the most sense for us to kind of just flip-flop. So they left the tournament and drove straight to the beach house so that the two of them could quarantine at the beach house, and my dad had his laptop and could easily work. And then the 5 of us came back here to the main house. That sounds funny, but you know what I mean, like their normal house here in San Antonio, which is much bigger for the 5 of us and all of my stepmom's work stuff, and just much more comfortable for the 5 of us for 2 weeks, all working and all the things. So that's that. So I'm now in San Antonio. This is just like the craziest summer ever. It's a lot, but it is what it is. And another change of scenery, so that's exciting. A new porch to sit on. The view is not quite as nice. There's no water to look out on, but there's still a porch and the weather's still nice, and I'm now with my family, so that's nice. So we get to spend some more time with them and like cook dinner with them and hang out. Like tonight we're gonna go play tennis. There's like tennis courts in the neighborhood, and so we're gonna go up there. I'm not really gonna play. I'm not a big tennis player, but one of my younger brothers, he's like really good at tennis, and Sam played in high school but hasn't picked up a racket in a very long time. But again, just spending time with family. We watched a movie last night. We actually watched so we watched a movie because we started at like 6 p.m. and then we watched the first episode of Once Upon a Time because my brother, they're 11, and so we were kind of scrolling through Netflix and trying to find, he was like, let's find a series that we can like enjoy together. Not that we're gonna get through Once Upon a Time in 2 weeks, but that popped up and I was like, oh, that's good, that's kid friendly, and I haven't watched it in a really long time, and so we started Once Upon a Time last night. I fell off like right after Elsa showed up. If you continue to watch it, that's kind of how far I made it. And so I just finished work. I have workout clothes on. I'm hoping I'm gonna go work out with my little brother. My little brother that does gymnastics is not going to gymnastics this week because things are just crazy in Texas. So, but he is gonna continue and try and keep up his workouts even though he's at home. So we're gonna do that together now that I'm done working. I put on my workout clothes to attempt to work out this morning before work, and it just didn't happen. I had to finish getting the vlog ready since I didn't do it over the weekend because I woke up Sunday morning and my stepmom was like, okay, so here's the plan. Like we found out Saturday night, but then Sunday morning she was like, so we're going home, so you need to pack for 2 weeks. So I didn't get any of the editing and things I was gonna get done on Sunday evening when they left. I mean, I could have done it once we got here, but I decided to just relax. So I did it this morning. Didn't work out, but it works out because then my brother was like, oh, I need to do my gymnastics workout. Do you want to do it with me? And I was like, sure. So that's what we're going to do. And this is Gunner. Gunner, say hi. Gunner, come here. So for those of you that are soccer fans, or football as it is properly known, my dad's originally from England, and so he is an Arsenal Gunners fan. So this is Gunner. Say hi.
Hi, Michael. We're having the best time ever on this awesome golf cart. It's better than the boat.
It's just not for Michael, but that's okay. Look at these little baby ones. They're so tiny. There's more baby deer. Well, there's
It's where the business happens.
parent deer and baby deer.
You ever become
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Colin's actually really good. Woo! Good one. How old were you last?
The clouds just look so pretty. I'm trying to capture it with the lighting. I know, it's so pretty. It's not too late. Oh, 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 you did it!
Good job.
You did it! Elbow bump. Hello, it is Tuesday. I just got done doing lattes with Laken, cocktails with Laken, live with Laken, whatever you want to call it. And it was awesome. My little brother asked to join and I was like, sure. I thought he would just like want to hang out for 5 minutes and then he'd be like bored and done. But he was such a little trooper. He answered so many questions and was just, I don't know, it was really sweet and I really loved it. It was great. So that was a super fun live. I mean, it was a lot more just like get to know me and like get to know my brother as opposed to like here's me answering some questions about goals, but I really liked it. And I hope that those of you who joined live or if you watched the replay that you enjoyed it as well. It was also our last day of June. So it's the last video that counts. Well, really any video that was watched in June counts towards the June donation amount. Tomorrow morning, I will log in and see what the total was for June and let you know the organizations that I've chose. I did my research over the weekend and I picked them, so I am ready to go. I know where the money is going. I just need to see what the total is tomorrow and then I'll donate and share. I'll share both in the vlog and on Instagram. So if you already saw on Instagram, thanks for following me over there. But now I'm just gonna sit here and get some editing done. I need to finish editing Friday's video. I know it's only Tuesday, but normally I try to be done with videos on Monday night. But so Tuesday is pushing it. But everybody else is kind of doing their own thing right now, so it's kind of perfect. I can just sit here and get some editing done. Hey, it's Wednesday and it's July. I cannot believe it's already July. It's the first day of my new daily plum paper planner and I didn't even touch it. This was one of those mornings that I hit the snooze button. I didn't sleep well, first off, and then I hit the snooze button and then I kept hitting the snooze button and I just didn't wake up. I just literally rolled straight from the bed into work, and then work was crazy between meetings and getting stuff prepared, having Friday off. Like, it was just a lot. There's a lot going on at work and it just, the day flew by and then all of a sudden it was like 4:30 and I hadn't showered and changed and didn't really anything except wake up and work and drink coffee. So around 4:30 I finally showered. My hair's still not dry, but I did cook and eat dinner with my family and it's just been a whirlwind and I'm kind of bummed out that I like had this brand new planner that I was so excited to use today and then I didn't even touch it. And I didn't do any of the goals really for July. Like I didn't do any of them today. So yeah, that's how my day's been going. Hopefully you had a better start to your month. It's just not the day that I had originally planned. I fell asleep on the couch last night and that was like the end of the end. Let me know if you can relate. Like if I fall asleep on the couch, it messes with my bedtime, it messes with my sleep, which then messes with the next morning and which messed with today. So that's where we're at. Everybody is just kind of wrapping up dinner. I thought I would come up and say hi and then we're gonna head out to go say hi to my grandfather. So we have to pick something up from his house or drop something off. I can't remember, but we're gonna go over there and socially distance and say hi to him. I haven't seen him in a very long time, so it'll be nice, but we're gonna keep our distance and be safe since, you know, him and his girlfriend are at risk, high risk. So that's how my day's gone. I'm excited for a fresh start and to actually dig into my planners that started July 1st. Let me know down in the comments, did you have new planners start this week that you're really excited to finally write in and dig into? I haven't, besides the setup that I did of the plum paper last week, that video that went up last week, I've done nothing. Like I haven't, it's like it's not even a new planner week. So hopefully you're having more fun with your new planners than I am. Hey, it's Thursday. Yes, I am wearing the same shirt. No, it's not because I overslept. I actually did get up this morning. I mean, I wore this shirt in the evening yesterday to see my grandfather, which was really nice to get to sit on the porch and sit 6 feet away and chat with him. And then came home, relaxed, went to bed in the same outfit, woke up. I actually was very productive this morning. It was my first morning doing morning pages for the first time. I talked about this in my goals video that went up last week. It was hard. It was really hard. I only did 2 pages because I'm using a notebook that's kind of large. It's not like it's not a full size notebook, but it's not a small one. It's like a 7x9 size notebook. And so I decided 2 pages was enough. I know you're supposed to do 3, but like those are pretty big pages. So it was, and my handwriting was like a disaster because my hand was killing me. So, I mean, I'm excited to see what morning pages brings, but like, to be honest, this morning it was rough and it was painful. And I just like wrote a bunch of stupid things over and over again, but it is what it is. I did it, and then I finished editing this morning because I'd been putting that off all week, and the goals video, which is what I was editing this week, is it's a lot. Like editing that video is a lot. So I finished that this morning. So I didn't end up working out, which is why I'm still in the same clothes. But I did have a good day, and then I worked, and then I had a pretty busy day at work. I had a bunch of meetings, the Thursday meeting that I always run, and then I had to get a lot of stuff set up for the summer intern because our summer intern starts on Monday. This summer just got away from me. I am so excited to manage an intern this summer. Of course, doesn't look anything like I thought it was going to look like, because when I got asked to manage an intern and agreed, it was in February, and it was going to be, first off, all summer. Like, they started in June, and it was going to be in person. And now it's only a 6-week program that starts on Monday, and it's all virtual. So trying to get all of her stuff situated and get everything ready, that was a lot of my day. But that's it, and now I'm done. I think I've mentioned this in a vlog before, but New York Life frequently will let you go early the day before a holiday. So like the Friday before Memorial Day, or New Year's Eve, or the day before the 4th of July. Like, we have tomorrow off, and so we got out early today as like a kickstart to your holiday weekend, which is always super nice. I always appreciate when they do that, because at this point you're kind of checked out anyway. So I might have to log in a little bit either tomorrow morning or Sunday evening to do a couple more things that I didn't get to for the intern, but it's fine. I am ready to be checked out today, and I think I'm actually gonna take my little brother to the pool. My stepmom is still working, and they signed up for a pool time slot. So we have like a community pool that's part of our neighborhood, and you sign up for a 2-hour time slot, and they limit the number of people in that time slot so that you can safely stay 6 feet apart from everybody in the pool. I might not even get in. I might just like sit on the edge and read my book. I need some vitamin D. I need to spend some time outside. The mosquitoes up here are really bad, so I haven't been spending a lot of time outside like I did down at the coast. So that's why I wanna go to the pool. Anyways, so 2-hour time slots, set number of people, and then they have a half hour in between each time slot to completely disinfect all the tables and chairs and all the things. So she signed up for a time slot, and I'm gonna take him up there, and hopefully everything will feel safe. I mean, the way she described it, it feels like it's gonna be fine. And outside is just so different than being inside anywhere. I'm not ready to be inside anywhere. Like, I don't even want to go inside of a grocery store at this point. I like all that pickup or delivery. I'm not gonna be inside of a structure with anybody that's not my family. Like, that's where I'm at right now. Everybody's at a different place where they're feeling, but I think that given that they limit the quantities and that they clean in between sessions, I think I feel okay taking him to the pool, and hopefully everything will be okay. It looks gorgeous outside. So I just thought I would check in and say hi. And then when we get back from the pool, we have our wine tasting tonight. If you watched the Plan With Me, one of Sam's clients is a sommelier and is working on his like virtual wine tasting skills. So we bought some bottles that he had recommended. We were all supposed to be together, like with my dad. It was supposed to be the 4 of us. Obviously now it's just the 3 of us. And we're gonna do a wine tasting virtually with his client, which I'm really excited about. So we need to get to the pool because our time slot is starting now. Hey, it is Sunday. I had intended to film this clip and close out this vlog on Friday like I normally do, but literally all day Friday and all day Saturday, I did pretty much nothing. I mean, I hung out with my family, and we jumped on the trampoline, and we watched movies, and we played games, and just like did nothing. Like, it was really nice. And I had made this large to-do list Friday morning of things I wanted to get done this weekend, and I still do, and I am now going to try and get all of those done today, but I really didn't do them on Friday or Saturday. We spent some more time at the pool, and just, it was nice. It was a really nice couple of days with my family. But I wanted to come on here and update you on a couple of things. The first one is the donation for June, for my June ad revenue. So if you didn't see me announce this at the beginning of the month, I decided that for the month of June, all of my ad revenue would be donated to a Black Lives Matter organization. And I've had a lot of messages and emails with organizations to consider. And I've also had a lot of messages and emails saying like, make sure you know that, you know, the official Black Lives Matter organization and blah 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 and all these different things. And I appreciate all of the messages and comments and all of your concerns, and I have done my research, and I actually chose 4 organizations to donate to. I had 3 that I had originally chosen. I talked kind of about the 3 categories I wanted to go with, and then we watched Just Mercy, and I had to add the 4th one in based on that movie and how it impacted us. So when I looked at the final number was like 50 and change, something like that. And so I decided to round it up to 1,000 so that I could donate $250 to each of the 4 organizations that I've chosen. So let me tell you about them. Let me first tell you that I used a resource, I forget where it's from, but I'll link it below. And it's an article that's got a ton of organizations for you to donate to, broken up by category. So they have just all kinds of different categories and over 100 different organizations. So that's where I started to do my research. I started there instead of just like Googling. I used this article as my starting spot, and then I researched based off of that. So the first organization I chose is the one that is sort of close to home being New York City. I mentioned that I wanted to choose an organization that would help impact New York City directly, and the organization that I chose is called Integrate NYC, and it was created by a group of students in New York City whose focus is on integrating the New York City schools correctly, that desegregation was not enough, and that there is still a lot of segregation in New York City, especially in the school system, and that is their focus. And I just thought this is perfect, because as much as it is important for me to grow and change, what's really important is that we focus on the future generations of our country, and supporting these students in their efforts and focusing on that generation becoming better and fixing those systems, I think is huge. So that was the first place that I chose, and I'm so excited about that one. I'll link all of these linked below, by the way. The second one I chose was an LGBTQ organization. I mentioned that because June was Pride Month, I wanted to select an LGBTQ Black focused organization, and the one that I chose is also in New York City. So it is called Princess Janae Place, and it is focused on people of trans experience as they transition from homelessness to independent living. They offer a space place for people of trans experience to connect with community, access gender affirming support, as well as engage in educational and recreational activities. Super, like everything about this organization, I just felt like I looked at their social media and was just super blown away and excited that this was an organization that I could support. The third one that I chose is an organization founded by somebody who I feel like has been such a big inspiration for me during this time, and that is Rachel Cargill. If you have not started following her on Instagram during this time, like, go do that. And she created an organization called the Loveland Foundation that is focused on lifting Black voices, specifically women and girls, and really focused on that. And they have a specific subset of their organization called the Therapy Fund, where they provide therapy for Black women and girls to help them work through all the things that they need to work through for free, based on donations that they get. So that one I felt like, especially since our community is mostly women here in the planning community, and so I wanted an organization that would support women and support their mental health, because I know how much Black women have been dealing with and helping everybody else for their whole lives. And I think that one felt right. That one I didn't necessarily reach out as much. It popped into my Instagram feed, and I was like, oh yeah, that feels right. So I'm really excited about that one. I believe, based on what I read, the numbers, that the donation of $250 will cover 2 therapy sessions for 2 women. And then the last organization I chose, I mentioned because we watched Just Mercy, and I was so just shocked, I guess. Like, I knew that, I've known about the Innocence Project for a very long time, and Sam makes a monthly recurring donation to the Innocence Project, and I knew that this was an issue, but not to the extent that it's something that they're still focusing on today. And so when I learned that this I knew the movie was based on a true story, okay, we saw the movie, but that lawyer is still working hard today with his organization, the Equal Justice Initiative, to prevent innocent men, mostly men, but innocent people, mostly Black people, from the death penalty when they're innocent. And so after seeing that movie, I just really wanted to donate to his organization. If you haven't watched the movie, highly recommend. It's on Amazon. Go watch it. But the Equal Justice Initiative just stood out to me as an organization that deserved a piece of my donation. So those are the 4 places that I chose. I donated $250 to all of them, and I'm just really excited. So thank you for all of your support this month, for watching the ads, even sometimes when the ads aren't something you want to watch, and for watching the whole ads and watching old videos. And it's really great to see the impact that we were able to have. Even if it's a small one, every little bit counts. So I appreciate that a lot. I also feel like I need to call out that this is not a normal amount that I make in a normal given month. Not that it really matters. I have a full-time job that pays all of my bills, but that number for this month was above and beyond, way above and beyond, even more than I made during Vlogmas when I was posting a video every single day, and ad rates are spiked. And that is due to all of the watching that you've been doing, watching the full ad all of the way through, and all of the extra donations during the super chats, during the weekly lives. That has also made a huge impact in the total number. So I appreciate all of your support, because we really were able to donate a significant amount this month, and I really appreciate that. That is going to be it for this weekly vlog. I'm going to go ahead and close it out so that I can get to my massive to-do list today, and I probably won't kick off next week's vlog until tomorrow, because today I need to focus on getting all of those things done. I need to edit this video. I need to film a plan with me. I can't remember what else is on my list, but I have a lot of things I want to get done today. So I'm gonna let you go. I hope that you had a wonderful holiday weekend safely with your family. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planning. I'm gonna start this over.
I thought he said if he has a good shot.
Well, same thing.
You're trying to be sneaky. Focus.